Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Crafting a Business podcast. We are here for season 3. I'm super excited to have my guests here, Nidhi and Kapil. They are from a company called Guni SMS. Hopefully, I've said that correctly.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
okay,
good.
amazing. I'm so glad to have you here. It's so funny. I was reflecting on how we met, and it was actually years ago. Back when I started my first e-commerce business, we were on the same Hills Chamber getting to know you session. We hadn't even joined the chamber yet. And I think I messaged you about something else. And anyway, obviously we kept in touch through LinkedIn.
Yes, I remember that we met a long time ago. And I think that is the beauty of building trust. Yeah. You have to be consistent and all. When we talk to our prospects like a couple of years back, and then after 2 years, 3 years, when they see us consistent on social media and all, then they come to get, okay, let's rock these guys now.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like when you meet someone on the stranger, you don't know who they are, right?
Yeah.
But it's the
takes time.
consistent kind of relationship building. I think that's key, and that's part of,
Yeah.
business
Of course.
and your network and getting to know people. So
Yeah.
I'm really glad that chance interaction has brought us here. Hey?
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you.
Yeah. But before we kind of get into Guni, let me hear about you, right? So what is your background, Nidhi? You came from a sales background, I believe. Is that right? Tell me
Yeah.
about-
So I was always in sales and marketing. I love to talk to people. That's my first job was a customer service job. When I landed in Australia, I can get to do a job in my uncle's store. He owns a news agency, and then I come to know the Aussie slangs and everything, which I was very bad. And then, customer service. I can do that. Communications, sales, marketing is always my background, and I got to get a good job in my corporate. And then my husband wanted to start a business. He started a business, and that okay. He requested me to join, and then after 2 years, I joined.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
But your background is pretty impressive. Like it was IKEA?
Yeah. I was in sales and marketing in IKEA.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Media Markt, is that right?
Yeah, Media Mart. We were in Belgium, and then Belgium we got an opportunity to be in their Media Mart. It's sort of a good guys in here.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's electronic stores.
Yeah.
So I worked there as well. And then that was a passion of talking to customers, solving their problem. Where is this stuff? Where can I get this one? So I was always passionate about helping people.
Yeah, I love that. And that's reflected in your business.
Yeah.
And what about you, Kapil? Tell me about your background.
Hi Debbie. My background always technical. I did engineering in communication and computer science. Then I started working for Nokia and Vodafone, worked in Europe as well. And then here I work for Australian telcos as well. That's my technical background. Around 17, 18 years I worked in telecommunication.
Okay. And tell me about, was there a particular moment where both of you kind of stopped and thought, hold on, there's a gap here and there's something that I can do that I can bring to fill that gap? Tell me about that.
Yeah, it started like that. So some of our friends in the business, they asked, can you help us in marketing? I have no idea about social media. Like I'm technical guy always. I think I can help you with SMS and all this stuff. Back in 2019, when I quit the job, I started a company. I built a product for telecommunication, mainly for targeting telco providers. It was huge investment I did there. I have good feedback from the company all over the world, but nobody want to buy because I'm the one-man army, small company. So I pivot little bit. After listening my friends in the business, I started building this SMS platform where in very easy way they can interact with their customer. It can be part of customer service or marketing and give them a value back.
Yeah, I love that. And I, as a marketer, I can't help it. But when I'm a marketer, I am always looking for different tools that will help me reach my customer, right? So obviously, I look after the entire marketing system. So it's always looking at, okay, what's my email doing? What's my website doing? What's my social media doing, right? And to be honest, SMS has always been considered, for me, the bottom of the funnel, right? Like a way to kind of get access to somebody when you really need that access. Because if you SMS everybody all the time, it's really annoying. Like there's a particular brand where my husband jokes, but my husband gets a text message from them every day at 3:30. And I'm like, really?
Timing.
Bad time? Yeah, bad timing. Well, actually, it's quite, from a marketer point of view, game recognizes game because I'm like, okay, 3:30, it's a food brand, right? So they're like, oh, they're planning for dinner, I get that. But at the same time, it's like annoying, right? Yeah. Do you guys find that, is SMS the tool that you find that gets the most cut through? And how do you kind of manage that? And what do you tell customers why they should use SMS?
Yeah, that's a good point. That you mentioned that the brand sending messaging every day, it means that people might opt out. So if you're sending message every week or every day, slowly people will churn from your database. They will opt out, so you can't reach them. Good thing about SMS is it is very easy to run. Let's say if you're running an email campaign, you need might be 2-3 hours, while SMS you can run in 5 minutes. And it's all about value that you can give to your customer as well. Like if you're sending a message that is not giving any value, you will say SMS is not working. But if you are using time, let's say maybe you're sending every 3 months, where you see, oh, my sales is less this month, can I use SMS? I haven't done for 3 months. That time, if you blast a message, depend what value you are giving, you will get good results. And the ROI is more than 400, 500 times as compared to any other channel in the market. The good thing about SMS is because people already interact with your brand, and they should feel like this business is trying to do a business with them because I'm a VIP for them. It should feel like that. I'm not like every person is not getting the message I'm getting because I'm important for them. It should be that mentality, and then you can win the race.
I think that's important, right? So it's understanding where somebody is in that journey, right? If they're at the top of the funnel, they don't know who you are, they don't have awareness of you, and you text them, that's spam, right? But if at the bottom of the funnel, they know who you are, they understand, they have trust with you, then SMS would be an amazing opportunity, which is why you're getting 400, 500 ROI, right? I think that's important.
That's
but then
true.
it kind of goes back to my, there's a question right now, especially in marketing, that there is so much noise, right? Social media, like I read a stat the other day, like they were saying you should be posting 6 times, 7 times a day. And I'm like, okay, but that's a lot. Email inboxes are full, reach is declining, But from where you sit, like where do you think it's actually going wrong with how businesses talk to their customers? What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, if you see right now, it's like 3 seconds you have to grab the attention. But if you're on social media, even you are posting an ad, promotion ad, if I just scroll down, then you're gone, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to see you again maybe next 1 week, depend on the algorithm, how he's doing it. Same for emails, so many emails come and most of the emails are filtered. So I lose a sale there as well. But in case of SM, definitely when I'm on my bed or anytime when we are traveling in public transport something, I will see, oh, what are the messages I'm receiving? And there's a chance when I open the SMS, I will spend more than 3 seconds there. So yeah, SMS, I suppose, is still cutting the noise and very reliable and secure as government is working more hard to give people more authority and trust that this SMS coming from the brand as well. So that's helping us and also businesses. Yeah.
It's interesting that you mentioned the government because I've heard, and I'm not a technical person, so I might have this wrong, but some legislation is changing. Is that right? In July. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So in the past, you remember you are getting message from the banks, from MyGov or ATO, because anybody can put any name as a sender and send the message out. So government has to intervene and they now putting a national register. So if you're a Australian brand and want to send a message with your brand name or any brand name, you have to register with government. You have to provide your ABN, the business name that you want to use. It has to be reflecting your company name, your website or your business name. Something has to be matched. And you have to provide a use case to the government and then they will approve. If you're not approved by the government register, then your message will be sent as unverified.
Sent as unverified.
Yeah.
So
let's
it
say,
will
for
still
example,
land, but there's like a black mark.
yeah. And phone can put in a spam as well on the same time. Yeah. So let's say if my company is called Guni, if I send a message, you will see a message coming from Guni like any other brand. But if he's not registered, then it will come as unverified. My name will be, Guni will be replaced with unverified. Yeah.
So then, of course, the customer will be like, this is spam, I'm not going to listen.
Yeah.
Wow. So then all of the, the reliance on SMS getting cut through, like that just won't happen because of this change.
So that's why every business has to be registered. The company like us are helping our customers. We register them on ACMA register on their behalf. And then ACMA send them a notification via email. So they have to just go and say yes for the SMS service. And then they will be registered and no problem for their services as well.
So ACMA, for anybody listening, is the Australian Communications
Media Authority.
Media
They are responsible for all the spams and scams and all these things. Yeah.
1st of July, these regulations be coming in Australia. So make sure every business who wants to send SMSs with their brand name, they have to talk to their SMS provider to register their sender IDs with ECMA.
Yeah, it's important. Important.
It's important.
Yeah, and as small business owners also, like I'm not across the latest and greatest in SMS, right? And it has to be a part of the role. Like as a founder, we need to be abreast of everything that's happening, right? But I guess that's why you guys come in, right? To kind of help us bring that expertise so that knowledge can be shared.
Yeah.
But tell me about, Kapil, your background is in the tech and the telco side. Nidhi, obviously you bring the sales and the marketing. How does that play out day to day? Do you guys butt heads all the time? Do you fight about stuff? Like, What does a normal day to day, look like in Guni?
I think we are pretty good with each other. I have heard that working couples could be enemy or they can't work with each other, but in case it's totally opposite. So, but I feel that I was always scared when I wanted to join him. I was a little like inside, should I join him? How's our married life? How's our professional and private life? But what I feel is now we both complement each other. What he does, he's in totally tech, and I'm totally in branding. So we never clash with each other. So we both work in different domains, and we actually complement each other on business growth, right? So our love become double. We got more time to spend with each other. On top of that, we have so much good things we can bring in business. Yeah, sure.
To add something, so she's the lady go in the events and meet people, meet our customer prospects, and she can promise anything, right? She's a sales girl, and then I have to deliver. So what she does is she bring the customer, let's say on the doorstep, and then I will take care of them, onboard them, provide them support, customer service. So that's come under me. So she manage all the new clients coming, interacting with our brand, and then I do all the part of inside the box, like onboarding them, providing them best service, what other SMS strategy should work, and all these things, giving them best result. Yeah.
I love that though. You've got your own funnel.
Sometimes he scratches at the promises I'm giving to you. He has to deliver them. Say, why did you say it?
Yes, but that's the same with everything, right? Like you want the best, and you want the best strategy, and all that, and then it's like, oh, now I've actually got to make it work.
No, he's pretty good in that. He can make anything. I'm proud of him.
Magician. Just add magician to your title. I want to kind of get into the trust and compliance. It's been mentioned a couple of times now. But we're in an era where people are increasingly suspicious of messages, and probably why this regulation, has changed. Does that change the responsibility of the businesses when they reach out to customers? Like, obviously, you should get the right certification, make sure it's not unverified and all of that. But what can they do to make that trust more apparent for a customer?
What I recommend for businesses to do is build a conversation first. So I give you example. Recently, we got a client and they have a database of 80,000 and they want to blast. I said, what is your aim to like blasting it? You can't blast them again and again if you want to increase your sale. I said, I want to send them in our website. I give them 5% discount and all these things. I said, how will you know like which person want to buy from you? It's very hard. And then you have to reach them because they haven't said anything. They just click your website. Maybe they're just browsing. They're not interested and all these things. So what I did is I said, okay, I will plan something for you. And if you like, then let's share your feedback. And what we did is 80,000 database, I put in a chunks of 5,000. So we send a message, like I propose to send a message 5,000 every week. I did 2 campaigns. I said, okay, one campaign will be with your brand name, sending them to their website. And other is we send a message for communication. If customer are interested, we say reply yes. And then we build trust. And after comparing these 2 messages, like with where people are sending yes, they are giving them a call, doing some like warm introduction again and telling what and trying to solve the problem instead of selling it. And then they can see like in first week of selling 5,000, they make $90,000 of sales. And the other campaign, they couldn't make a single dollar because people were confused sending on the website because nobody talking to them. So this way, I think is the best way to build a conversation first.
Yeah, and I think that's really like that conversation, that human element, right? In a world of AI and technology and all of that stuff, the human element is the key here, right? And I've used that technique before where instead of just blasting everybody, it's kind of like, like a billboard, right? Like you're pushing out a message, pushing it, they're not going to listen. Yeah. But as soon as you put the yes or no, then you invite them to have a conversation and then the sale transacts over the phone, right? Or meeting or whatever it is. And I think that that's key to understand like where somebody is in that journey, right? And you've talked about that a couple of times, right? So where have you seen SMS used in the journey? Like, has it been always throughout the entire funnel? Is it complementing other channels? Tell me about that.
So what we find on the trend right now is people have lots of AI in place. So let's say you're getting a lead from social media. You have AI bot making a call. People are not answering any call anymore. Like, I'm busy. I'm not there to pick your call. I have so many things to do. So, but I see if you use SMS in that customer journey, you will see the difference because when I have a time, I can reply your message and you can put bot behind SMS. If somebody reply, then bot can take over and answer all the queries and book a demo or recommend a product or a service. I think should not think SMS is just part of marketing tool. It can be part of customer onboarding, customer discovery. Like you can use so many places SMS, even your small business, and you are getting 10 leads per week and you say, I can't use SMS because only 10 SMS per week, right? But if you make a 10 call, nobody's picking your call, and you make SMS and you convert 3 people because of SMS, is a big thing for you.
Yeah. I think that's key, right? Like a complementary tool as well as the channel.
I would add here that SMS really works when it combined with omni-channel strategy, right? It's really a good tool with nurturing. When you are using different channels like email or social media, I believe when you add SMS on top, like in the mix of that, it give you better results.
To complement.
Yeah, it's a complementary. So don't use a standalone, but use with the mix of channels. You'll definitely find the results.
And I think that's a good into what we were talking previously before this about lead gen and that type of thing, right? So having SMS as part of the complementary part of the journey, I think is important, right? And what does it look like, that nurturing element? Is it too much to text everybody too soon? Like, is there a magic number that you find works best, or what are the best tips that you have when using SMS as part of the wider funnel?
Yeah, just give you an example. Let's say you are in consulting business and then you have people want to book a call with you. That's like your first way how you want to give them discovery call or try to find their problem. So if somebody book a call and for example, they don't show up in your meeting, then you lose the sale, you lose the time. But what you can use is you can use SMS to notify them as a reminder 24 hours before, maybe 1 hour before, with a link. See, they don't need to go in the website, go on their email, find a link. Maybe they can straight away click the SMS and join them. And they can reply as well. Oh, I'm not available. I love to reschedule. It's easy for me as a customer, as a prospect, that I might be busy, but I have to go and send you an email. It is time consuming for me. So instead of doing that, I say, oh, I won't go to the meeting. But if I receive a text, and I also respect other business as well, I say, oh, I'm not available. Sorry, mate. Maybe let's reschedule. So easy for you and easy for customer. Like different journey where the customer is, we can work on that. Like lots of strategy we implemented. Yeah.
And is that like an interaction with the CRM?
Yeah, any CRM, like we can work with lots of CRM like HubSpot, Zoho, High Level, Active Campaign, Zapier, Google Sheet. Like we can work with lots of system, and Microsoft as well. So we can send a messages from your Power Automate and Autoflow and all these things from there. Yeah.
I think that's key. Okay. And tell me about, like, a lot of us business owners assume that the SMS portion can be a little bit hard, like it can be really technical focused. But is it? Before you said you can set it up in 5 minutes, but can you?
Yeah, and that's
You know, tell me about that.
So depend how you want to send a message out. Like say if you have a database in Excel file or in your phone, right, and you want to send them a message. So you can import your Excel file or CSV file on the platform, and then you can just compose a message and send it straight away, like maximum 5 minutes. Like you can use from your mobile app or from the platform itself. It's very easy to use.
So I think that we talked about 2 types of ways that SMS can be used, right? So the first one is the blast, getting a message out, marketing, communication, I guess. And the second one is to complement in the, like the consulting example, right? So am I right to assume that the one that you're sending out as a blast, that could take 5 minutes to set up, right?
Yes.
But then the other side, which is the or your meetings in 1 hour, all of that stuff, that's a CRM integration, right?
Yeah, so we are on the most of the marketplace in the CRM. So you can just install our app and use in your workflows straight away.
Yeah.
So I think if you are good on the CRM, for you maybe 5-10 minutes maximum. But if you're not like technical on the CRM, you have consulting company or something, they can help. Or if you can ask us, we can also help. Like it's not going to take weeks like other systems take weeks. Maybe depend on the CRM and how complex your business logic is. Maybe half an hour, 1 hour, maximum 24 hours.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And then tell me about, like, we've talked about different types of clients, right? So there's a larger database and a smaller database. So then in the larger scale, how do people use SMS to get the cut through? We talked about the blast, right? What are the other ways that a larger company can use your services?
I think they have to segment their database. So I see this customer spending $10,000 yearly, or depend on the volume and what their importance are. I think you can segment them, send them a relevant content as well. If person is spending $10 with me and person spending 1,000, they shouldn't receive same message. So it has to be segmented, tagged well at your CRM level, and then you can send the message with right value for the business.
Yeah. So it goes back to the human element, right? Like understanding where somebody is. Yeah.
I would like to add that SMS is really very friendly budget channel. So you actually can do A to B testing as well, right? So if you have a database of, let's say, 50,000 people, so you actually can break them in 5 10K parts and send them 5 different contents to see what is working, what is not working, with different time zones, with different content, some personalization or something. and then you will really find the great value is what is working, right? And as I mentioned, it doesn't cost you much. So
Yeah.
that is the beauty of SMS is like it lands in the inbox very quickly. It's very like 98% open rates if done it correctly, right? With a proper CTA. And the third thing is it's really, really friendly budget, low chan, like it doesn't cost you much.
What about MMS? Is MMS still a thing? Like sending a picture or not really?
Depends upon the businesses. Yes, some people sends MMS like some industries, and then they are finding value in MMS as well. Yeah.
Yeah, MMS is good, but little bit expensive. It's 8 times more expensive. And then depend on the carrier where your users are. Experience can be different. Lots of, I say, still restriction there, how big file can be and dimension. But the good thing is that SMS is evolving. So new SMS version is coming called RCS, Rich Communication Service. It's like a WhatsApp. So you know your customer is online. You know, you can see the customer read your message. You can send, you don't need to worry about short link anymore. So you can send them button.
Oh.
You can send a
When's this
crowd.
coming?
You can send them a carousel.
Oh, carousel.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
They can have unsubscribe. You can send them magazines and everything. It will be big thing coming soon. Just we are waiting for Australian telcos to go live. It's already 98% people already migrated in Germany.
Okay.
90% of people already using RCS in UK, France. So we're just waiting. I think by in this year we should have RCS running. And the good thing about that is RCS will change completely the game.
Yeah.
You will have best experience.
Yeah.
Because people want to use WhatsApp. I can send more content and all these things. But WhatsApp for me is like my personal stuff.
Yeah.
I just want to connect with my community. I want to connect with my sports clubs,
Yeah.
my kids' parents, but don't want my brand be there at the moment. Yeah.
So it's changing almost the culture around SMS and how people want to receive the information. So you said that it's coming at the end of this year.
We are waiting maybe this year. The good thing about that, you will have a authority from the Google, Apple, and also from your local telco provider. So every brand has to be registered, like what we are doing in ECMA. But you will have a tick on the top. Okay, it's verified, and you can go on. You can click on the brand, and then you can check all the information, like your brand description. You can add your website. You can add your number. So all the information will be there, and that all information already verified by your government, your telcos. So it will be great.
Yeah. Okay, amazing. And then tell me, like, I want to step back a little bit and go a little bit high level, I guess. You work with businesses across all different industries, right? I'm assuming, what I've got here is recruitment, healthcare, retail, real estate, plus many more, hospitality, yeah. Are you seeing patterns across any of these industries? What are the common mistakes that everyone seems to make? Tell me about that.
Yeah, we see some people are getting really good result, like a solar industry getting good result because they make very easy to their customer. What they do is like, we are really doing in the solar industry at the moment. We have lots of clients. So if let's say I want to sell you a solar, what I do is I ask, can you send me your bill? There's nothing like I can hide my address and number. I can just take a picture of my bill and send to a solar company via mobile SMS. And then other side, business receive SMS from our system with the image, and you can send them a quote. I make it so easy. I don't need to ask 1,000 questions to you. I just ask a simple thing, and then you reply, and then you get a quote.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and depend on the use case. Like most of the dentists sending reminders, they see people are coming, like no shows are decreasing. E-commerce brand doing lots of marketing when the things are low. For example, sales are going low, they send the campaigns. Same for the restaurants as well. Big restaurants, let's say they opening a new store, they're sending message telling people follow us and all.
And I think for the e-commerce, they are sending more updates like shipping updates and everything. This is all more automated things. So SMS really works well when it is automated via workflows for shipping updates. And in hospitality industries, when the business is quiet, on the quiet days, you can just send one campaign and then you will fill the tables. They are very busy on the weekends, right? They are not worried about the weekends. But the weekdays, they really wanted like something friendly budget channel should work them to fill their seats, to invite more audience. So I believe they're using and they're getting value. So we work with different domains like solar, restaurants, recruitment, health industries. So every industry has a different SMS use case.
Yeah, wow. It's so funny that you think that it's a particular channel, but there are many different ways to utilize the same channel.
Yes, there's many different. And the only thing is, if you are solving a problem of any business, then people will find the value and they'll come back to you.
Yeah. So then talk about what's changing and bigger picture and all of that, like AI is obviously changing everything, including how businesses interact with customers. What excites you about where this is heading and what is in the world of AI and SMS? And tell me about that.
I think AI and SMS is a really good combo, but really depends like what you want to achieve with SMS along with AI. So it's really a bespoke or customized sort of a thing. With AI, we are working with AI. We are building another top layer of AI with SMS, and I'm really excited about this is coming soon, and we are really providing a great value to our customers with SMS AI with automated workflows. So you need not to worry about sending manually. So it will be automatically sending.
Are you promising something right now?
So AI is helping. Like if you see right now or in the past is like say I'm always worried. I don't want to build a two-way communication because nobody is to answer my customer. Right? Let's say I send a 10,000 message and 1,000 people reply. I have nobody, no staff there to reply them, and they can reply maybe nighttime. Like let's say they are in pub and they love to talk, but what you can do, you can't do anything. You have to respond in the morning, and you have so many queries. But what you can do right now is you can put AI in the back, put your business logic or what you want to say to your customer, and then AI can reply. So for your customer point of view, I'm not getting a reply. Like I send a message to a brand and they are replying me after 24 hours. Then
My
it's
issue's
gone
gone
already.
already.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but AI is really helping. And then good thing about the AI is you can use in any channel. And you say, oh, customer is not responding in email. Should I try SMS?
Yeah.
Yep.
And where do you see Guni in the next few years? What is the evolution? We've already talked about the new RC, but where do you see SMS in the next 2 to 3 years?
So till now, what we did is we built a strong technology, strong platform. The base is good. We are ISO 27001 and 9001 and all these things are done. The basic, now we are going to solve the problem. So we are going to launch a new platform soon, targeting mainly in the higher industry, and then using AI on the top. So how we can communicate better with your staff or your customer using AI and reducing your manpower. Like, so you can work 24/7. You don't need to work, let's say you can serve all over the world as well. The mainly thing that we are going to solve is we are going to deploy operation AIs. It can be if your customer is talking to email, our AI will take over and it will handle all your queries via email. If customer is talking about voice, they will handling your calls, making calls, taking a decision, and same for SMS as well. So we are going in full, mainly in the AI operation space first. To solving your operation problems, to communicate with the customer. Most of the time, like you lose a deal or because you don't respond on the time.
Yeah.
And if your customer is asking something, they are in trouble and you don't respond. Yeah. And then AI can take decision. If we have to raise a ticket, it can raise a ticket internally and all things can be done. And we will be announcing soon that we are building something great and we have lots of people in the big labor hire company. They are already in touch and they will be testing our product.
Yeah, amazing. Love it. Okay. Well, this has been a great conversation. Selfishly, I've learned a lot. Is there any piece of advice that you'd like to leave your audience with, in particular to do with SMS and marketing?
Yeah, I want to add is compliance is most important thing. Any channel you use. So first of all, you have to opt in. You have to get opt-in from your customer to receiving a text. You can't just send them a text. You can't scrape the data from the database and start sending it. The final use. So be sure when you're sending a message that your customer has to be opt-in to receiving a text. And when they opt out, it has to be maintained well. So the customer won't receive a message again because they are already opt out from your marketing. That's the most important part you have to ensure. And other thing I want to say, the database is the gold mine for any business. Using any system, just keep sure that you are collecting all the information. Email or mobile number, they are the asset. When you sell your business, people will look how big is your database because it means I can sell the product to already my own known customers. So that's the most important part. Never lose a customer and interact them with as soon as possible when they want to. Don't wait for 24 hours. Yeah.
And I think that as you mentioned that database, I would add on that is start growing your database if you are in startup journey, because database is the one who can build a real asset for your business. So there are some ways you can grow your audience. You can give your complimentary services and ask about their phone numbers and details, right? This is one thing. And there are always the way to grow your audience, how you are meeting your audience and how you are adding value, and then you can in exchange ask for their details. So start growing your audience, start growing your database, and then you can do whatever in future with that database. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Amazing. Thanks so much for spending the time with us. It's been a lovely conversation. I've learnt a lot, and I will check my. Otherwise, I'm going to be unverified, which I don't want to do. So, thanks so much for spending the time with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks. I really appreciate of that. Thanks.
Amazing.
Thank you, Debbie.